Hello, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be showing you how to make this bracelet today. You can make it with any 3 colors. You can also make it thicker with the same technique, and it just looks like a really cool braided bracelet. It also looks this way on both sides. Usually you get some weird looking knots in the back, but this one looks the same, and it's this cute little braided pattern. So let's get started. I have a video about how to make loop starts like this that I'll link, and then I also have a video that teaches you how to end it. This is just using the twisting technique. So for this video, it only has the actual pattern itself, but you guys can watch my other videos for the beginning and ending, or you can begin and end it any way you'd like. For this pattern, you are going to need 3 colors. Make them differentiable from each other so you can tell them apart. And then you're going to need at least 1 of each color. I always like to measure the length of the strings to my wingspan, so that's a good rule of thumb. Then once you have all your colors cut out, you're going to fold them in half and tape them down. You can do whatever start you want here. Here I have the loop start, which I will have another video on. But for now, just separate the strings into their colors. Now it's kind of tricky to keep them apart, so I like to just do a single knot on each of them. So I did the pinks together, now I'm doing the blues together. And then I'm going to do the whites together, and that way it kind of aligns them so that they're all together and they're not fighting me while I make my first few knots. This bracelet is a knotted braided bracelet, so we're going to be kind of mimicking what braiding looks like with our tying of knots. So right now I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to do a backward knot with the innermost white string, so that means I'm doing that shape of a knot 2 times, and then I'm going to do that on the next blue string over. So another backward knot. And now I will have this white string be in the middle. Our next step is going to be to take that white string that was on the outside, and we're going to be tying that onto both blue strings in the same way, a backward knot on each one. And then both of our yellow strings are now the middle strings. The blue strings are our outside right strings, and the pink strings are the outside left strings. So now we're going to switch which side we're working with. We were doing the right side before, now we're going to do the left side. So we're going to take that pink string that's in like more towards the middle, and we're going to do 2 forward knots because we're moving from left to right on the white strings right there. As you can see, sometimes your bracelet falls out. Then we're moving on, we're doing that second pink string that was more on the outside. We're tying 1 forward knot on each white string with it, and then that means our pink strings have become our middle strings. Then we're going to repeat exactly what we did all the way down the bracelet. So I'll show you a couple more times, but then you can figure it out. So now that these pink strings are our middle strings, we're going to tie the blue strings onto them. Starting with the blue string that's more towards the middle, we're going to do a backward knot on each one of the pink strings. Then that blue string's in the middle, so we're going to do the second blue string, a backward knot on each one of the pink strings. And so now the blue strings are our middle strings, so we're going to go back to that left side, do the innermost white string, and we're going to tie that on the closest blue string, forward knot because we're going left to right, and then tie it on the second string, and then we're going to do that with the other one. And then taking that last white string, putting it on that first blue one first with forward knots, and then on the second one. And then basically you're going to repeat that entire pattern until the bracelet is the desired length of your liking. And then you should get something that looks like this. As you can see, there's little leaves or little strings on the ends that are pulled over. That's actually a part of the style of the bracelet, so don't pull too tight and don't be worried when they are there while you're making it, because they're meant to be there. But then you can finish your bracelet however you like. I did the twisting method, and so that I can tie it to my loop start. But this is the braided leaf bracelet. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. Make sure to subscribe and have a great day.